Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. In the last part, we got ready to move our base of headquarters from Vesper Bay to the Rising Stones in Mordona. And in the process of doing that, however, the good King Mogul appeared. We took him down. We had a run-in with a white-robed Ascian who's very mysterious, and we made a new home. We are now in, I believe, patch 2.2 with story quests. So let's head straight into this. Truly, there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It would appear that the storehouse on Horizon has been the target of a serious covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies have been manifest for long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. Great! The Brass Blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. There is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest, but in a service to a primal. We can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Y'shtola when you arrive. She and Thancred have begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I hope our fears prove unfounded when you do. Alright. I can do that. Back to the Horizon. We just left that area, now we have to go back. Alright, what do we got here? It's raining. It's fitting for what's coming up. Cecily, your assistance is most welcome. I have already spoken at length with the Brass Blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might be better spent in conversation with Fufulupa. He is the officer charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating that which he related to me. If aught eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. Alright. Sir! Oh, hello there. Cecil, was it? Y'shtola said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantities of crystals stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints on the Royal Allegan Sunway. The cart bolted off towards eastern Thanalan, where, thank the gods, he heard that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. Speeding carriage? Well, that would seem a curious choice of thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Amalja do have a foothold in eastern Thanalan. And what of the cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a port any moment now, but I fail to see what else it could. Did you miss me, friends? I'm back, and I fear I come bearing disappointing news. Or, on second thought, perhaps it's good news after all. Thancred, where have you been off to? I figured you had everything under control here, so I just took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Armalja friends. And wouldn't you believe it, I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way, and even was able to do my small part to help my friends in the Brass Blades intercept it. In all my years, I have never seen such a prodigious quantity of somnus. The Blades are calling it one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen. Stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to assume to resume our search elsewhere. We should assess our options as well. Come with us, Cecila. Well, at least it's no crystals, but against all expectation, it would seem the Emolers are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon a fleet. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals, and in such quantities. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motives were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about it, what may it be, I shall inform Urianger of our progress, and lack thereof. Please do so. I don't want to go back to the Waking Sands already. I've got voice acting now.
俺だ、サンクレットだ。伝えておきたいことがあってね。
ええ、わかりました。何か動きがあれば連絡しましょう。それはそうと、サンクレット。時折あなたを訪ねて女性の方がいらっしゃいます。いかに応じるべきでしょう。なるほど、無難にですか。なれば答えはレヴナンツトールにありと伝えましょう。あなたの思い人、あるいは旧敵は北方にありと。己の過去に勝りし敵はなしと申します。夢夢お忘れなきように。それでは。
Who's that?
我々は東方のドマからやってきたものだ。どなたかこの国の王がどこにおわすか教えてはいただけぬか。
All right. Any bright ideas? A solitary flash of insight? No? Well then, for one or of a better suggestion, I say we try picking Lupa's brain again. Who knows, if we work together we may find something of use nestled away within it. Alright. Oh, but it's good to see you return. I'd never left. I was still here. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. Oh shit! I have this. Calm yourself, Fufalupa. What is the disturbing possibility of which you speak? I was contemplating just how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me: what if there was someone among our own ranks conspiring with them, a traitor in our own midst? It would be the most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, Fufalupa. Indeed, if, for reasons of security, the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. But such shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as wily as ours risk open confrontation? Mayhap not, but neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret, to entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone Makati miner, traveling without escort as to not attract undue attention. But who? I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that, but to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way, mayhap north of the bridge to Hammerlia. A fine spot for a rest. Would you not agree, Cecila? You lie in wait to the north, and I shall do the same to the south. Forgive me, my friends, but I have received new orders. I must inform my men at once. Alright. Sounds like we got a plan going. Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. Alright. Who's gonna appear? Unknown Ravager! Guards! No matter, kill them all! You put up a great fight. I ain't dying in this godforsaken hell. I'm sorry, but you're dead. Stubborn to last as expected. You are unharmed. A gang of sea wolf thieves and in Thailand no less. I suppose it's a first for everything. Sea wolves? All of them? Aye, and all of the same taste and facial tattoos. Blue, in case you're wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Thancred, if you would be so good as to attend the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. And to Horizon then, Fufu Lupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves. Alright. Oops. On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. But we have not been idle. While you are afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Is that so? Then by your leave, I should very much like to have a word with the fellow in private. No. I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him and make good his escape. Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling that somnus we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? No, but he was quite strong. A sea wolf, Lominson born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me appraised of any developments. Yes? She's sitting next to me. Understood. What's going on? I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed. Or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? Oops. Alright, where am I going? The antecedent bid me tell you to come to make for Vesper Bay, where young Alphinaud awaits your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assistance. Some commotion incident. I'm not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alphinaud has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down a traitorous Brass Blade. And when I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers. You know, I've always wondered what the inside of that cast room looked like, since we never actually went into it. I went the wrong way. I was following the light. Alright, what's going on here? Okay, first off, I guess. Alright, so, the steering wheel of this boat is right there. Oh, wait. Never mind. How does this boat even get out of here? Alright, whatever. I just skipped that by accident. Well, like the rest of the nations of the Eastern Continent, it is ruled by the Guardian Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We will be fools not to pursue this opportunity, do you not think? Come with me to Ul'dah, Cecila. Unless I am mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken, we will find the Domans bickering with some sultan sworn on the royal promenade. You are certain of your role in the... You're uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Assurance. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be pursued by some, and if not, who better than you to have it on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repartee. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Ul'dah. Sir? I didn't even get a chance to get a word in. Fine. God damn, bushy. Alright, promenade. Chamber rule. Alright, what's happened here? Alright, just take me straight into it, huh? It matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Pray understand, good sir, we have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask that you send your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness. Away with you, and darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again. You know not what you do. Madam! I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart. I know his kind well. I hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alf-Gnome Lavalier at your service, a friend. Which, I believe, makes me very unique, nearly unique, in this part of the world at least. Few indeed are your allies in Ul'dah, yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourselves to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associate at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see that if there is aught we can do to help. Oh god, it's taking me all over the place here. Alright, Adventurers Guild. Have a drink in the pub. Alright, what's happening here? Got notifications blocking my damn menu. There it is.
我が名は夕霧。我らは東州オサード小大陸の辺境都市ドマから海を越えて逃れてきた。
逃れてきた。あまり良い言い回しではないようだが。
Oh, we got a name.
我らの故郷ドマはガレマール帝国の属州だった。無論望んでそうなったわけではない。少し前の話だ。帝国内で次期皇帝の座をめぐり内乱が勃発した。我らはそれを好機と考え反乱を起こしたのだが、そう敗れたのだ。私はドマにいた同族を隠れ里へ逃がした後、残った者たちを先導しエオルゼアへと落ち延びてきた。
まさか。
ああ、ご想像の通り。この世にはすでにドマという都市は存在せぬ。帝国による粛清により文字通り滅亡したのだ。
ではあなた方はこの国に難民の受け入れを求めているのか。
そうだ。先ほどの港町ベスパーベイと言ったか。あの港の沖に商船に偽装した大型船を停泊させている。
Didn't seem like anybody was there. It was a small ship.
難民たちの多くは帝国への反乱に参加した者とその家族。我らはその代表として交渉に来たのだ。どうにかこの国の王あるいは権力者に談判できればと思い、このウルダハまでやってきたのだが、門前払いを食らっていたところだったのだ。
違法の民がこぞって王宮に押しかければそうもなろ
う。だろうな。そこは浅はかだったよ。ドマを脱出してからというもの、ろくに食事も取れず、船の中には大勢の子供たちもいる。焦っていたのだ。それにここに来るまでの間、我らと同じような難民らしき群衆を見た。どうやらこの国もいろいろと複雑な事情らしい。
なるほど。事情は理解できた。我々にとってもガレマール帝国は敵だ。いつあなた方と同じような境遇に陥るとも限らない。私が王宮に取り次いでみよう。結果までは保証できないが、話くらいはできるはずだよ。
それは本当か。
任せてくれたまえ。こう見えてもお偉い方には顔が利くのでね。
かたじけない。助かる。
しかし夕霧殿、あなたは随分と変わった身なりをされている。それにこのエオルゼアでは見慣れぬ種族のようだね。
この格好については無礼を許してほしい。姿形が異なる者が現れればいらぬ騒ぎを呼びかねない。そうした経験があるのでね。我らは助けを請う身。この地に不要な波風を立てたいわけではないのだ。
なるほど。それは賢明な判断だろう。無礼だなどとんでもない。気にすることはないよ。
理解と心遣いに感謝する。
では私は早速ラウバーン局長に話をしてこよう。しばらくの間この方々の面倒を見てやってくれ。
All right. If I may, madam, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them a thing. Suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Well, it shames me to beg for more when you have already offered. So much desperation compels me. Good madam, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Alright. Modi! I need some of your stuff. Hells, why did you say so sooner, Cecila? Of course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow, see, but just sent word that they can't come. I mean, I've got a boatload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance. Go and call on Friduli and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said ship the little prince's order to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. Alright. Alright. Letter number 1. She's in the business of feeding refugees now? I ain't normally one to question Mistress Mimoto's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. Sir, I got a madam for you. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man who can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. My, that's a rather odd request. Mayhap you misheard her instructions? No, I got a letter. You know, you shouldn't encourage anything like this. They'll start to expect it. You mark my words. God damn. These people are judgmental. You can see why I needed those letters. Shit. I don't like Ul'dah. The people just suck. Alright. They didn't give you any trouble, did they? Kinda, sort of. Good. Now go and tell Lady Aguirre it's on hand. I dare not hope for such magnanimity. I can never. That's another word I can barely even say. Much less expect it. Mistress Mimoto is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Lady Aguirre briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think he will be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience? Before the Sultan and the Syndicate both. We should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done so much for us, Master Alphinaud. I swear we shall return the favor. Not as owed, Lady Aguirre, for what not has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words, and it is with words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Thou shalt choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing is so unpalatable will be required of them soon the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us at on the Royal Promenade. Alright. Back to the Chamber of Rule. I don't know why I keep pulling with the maps like straight across. Hello, sir. My pleasure, Cecila. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. Let's see how well this is gonna go. I fear not well.
会談に応じていただき感謝いたす砂の女王よ。本来ならば東方ゆかりの品々を持参し礼を尽くすべきところ。しかし落ち人たる我らには富も時間もありませぬ。無礼を承知で嘆願させていただきたい。我らドマの民をウルダ派に受け入れてくださらぬか。
ウルダ派第17代国王ナナモールナモである。夕霧と言ったか。まずは楽にされよ。アルフィノより話は聞いている。何でもガレマール帝国に祖国を滅ぼされたというが。
さようです、陛下。帝国は現在次期皇帝争いを起とした内乱の渦中。内乱の影響は帝都はもちろん辺境にまで及んでおります。我々ドマの民はその混乱に乗じガレマール帝国からの独立戦争に挑んだものの敗北。従属か滅亡か、帝国は見せしめに我らの都を焼いたのです。
飛行らはドマからの船で海を渡ったという。難民の数はいかほどだろうか。
商船に偽装した大型船が1隻。その戦争には200を超える同胞が身を寄せ合っております。ただし我らもドマから逃れた船の1隻に過ぎませぬ。こちらで受け入れていただけるようなら可能な限り同胞を呼び寄せたいと願っております。無論ただでなどと都合の良いことは思っておらぬ。我らを兵や働き手として使って構わない。
どうであろう、サカツ州の方々。
いい提案ではないか。第7零祭からこっち復興やら開拓やらで人手が不足しているのは確かなのだ。
彼はミラージュトラストの総帥テレジ・アデレジだ。ウルダ派金融界を牛耳っている男さ。
異国の民だ。法の整備は必要になろうが、それを前提とした上でも受け入れを検討して良いのではないか。
残念ながら賛成はできかねますな。
なぜです、ロロリト殿。
現状を見よ。零細難民とアラミゴからの流民ですでにウルダ派は溢れているではないか。しかもそのほとんどはすでに5年以上も居座ったままだ。不滅隊が打ち出した難民救済策により難民に支払う援助金は増える一方、かつて黄金都市と呼ばれた面影もないほど国庫の状況は逼迫しておるではないか。とてもではないが異国の民など受け入れる余裕はない。それに近頃は難民による犯罪も増えている。テレジ・アデレジ殿にも報告が上がっていよう。難民の多くは職を持てず悪事に手を染めている。今や不滅隊と同人団を回しても検挙しきれぬほどになっているのだ。
彼はロロリト、東アルデナード商会の会長で100億ギルの男と言われるほどの富豪だ。サカツ州における事実上の最高権力者だよ。
ロロリト、いくら財政が逼迫しているからとはいえ夕霧の一団くらいの受け入れは可能なはず。犯罪に関してもきちんと法を引き直し。
これは面白いことを申されますな、七も陛下。その法とやらいつになったら応答派から提示していただけるのです？アラミゴからの難民がザナラーンに集い何年になります。 あの時もほうだほうだと言いながら結局は放置同然にリトルアラミンを渡しただけではありませぬか。
口が過ぎるぞロロリト殿。
しかし人は宝だぞ。将来的にこのウルダ派を強くする礎となるやもしれん。労働者としての受け入れを再度検討してみるのは。
だからテレジ・アデレジ殿はぬるいと言われるのだ。人や金は国の柱だ。国の礎は堅固な統治に他ならない。今必要なのはウルダ派を強くする礎だ。風化した礎に柱を立てたところでウルダ派を強くすることなどできようか。そういえばテレジ・アデレジ殿、最近はプラチナミラージュも売り上げが振るわないようではないか。安い賃金で難民をこき使った結果、質まで落ちてきているのではないかね。
双方落ち着かれよ。では採決を取りたい。ドマからの難民を受け入れるか否か。受け入れに賛成の者はこの場に残り、反対の者は退出していただきたい。
すまぬ夕霧よ。この国では王の力などこの程度のものなのだ。王権は弱まり、今やサ州の合議なくして国は動かせぬ。わらわが不甲斐ないばかりに。
いえ、七もウルナも陛下、ご検討いただいただけでもありがたき幸せ。
しかしロロリトのやつめ腹立たしい。リトルアラミゴの現状は陸路による東方貿易を放棄した奴の責任もあるではないか。遥か遠方から必死の思いで来たのだ。何とかしてやりたいのだが。
ようやくグランドカンパニーを軌道に乗せたというのに、この国は未だ一つになりきれてはおらん。いや、ロリトが力を持ちすぎている。このままではいずれ。すまない、内輪の話だな。一旦外に出るとしよう。
Well, it went as well as I expected. Ooh, ugly paints. As you observe, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Often have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah, I will waste no more words on him. Not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames. Alright. Back to the Aetheryte. Alright, so what's plan B? With those out of the question, what's next? The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The monetarists have been made their position clear. Old greed, Ul'dah is not an option. Nor are Limsa Lominsa or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs, which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. God, the thought of them huddled in an airless hull with no hope of being a better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Minfilia. That's precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultan to accept us for a limited time? A week, mayhap, or even just a few days? Excellent, I shall keep you informed. Lady Ogiri, I have a proposal, if you'd hear it. Out with it, Master Alphanode. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, with not save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself proposed, Lady Ogiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Ul'dah, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alphanode, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life of your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. But before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap the Old Dawn Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, Cecila. I mean, yeah, it'll be quite the task to escort them all the way to Mordona from here. Lady Ogiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide. It's at the forward one. Alright. What do you got in your sleeve, buddy? We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard the ship with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodia has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Mordona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as the transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there not the Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a small number, mayhap, it will go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to its private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it's the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Ogiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? I would entrust this task of escorting our Doman friends to you, after you have rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? I'm good, I don't need rest. I got teleportation of my own. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, wherefrom they will be transferred by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Cecil, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs to be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hosen when you arrive. As Lady Yugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. Oh my god. I thought I was done going there. I only have 4. I only have 3 of these left. I gotta fill that up too. The calf. Oh god. Oh, alright. That's right there in front of me. Alright. Where is this guy at? Alright, Hosen. Greetings. Alpno informed me that a sign would be arriving to help with the preparations. I'm honored to meet you, though ashamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. Again, how do you fit 200 people on that ship? Aye, I knew from a glance what manner of woman you were. I too have some skills at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at seeing hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes succeed where I have failed. You have my thanks, friends. Better seek out my son Yozen. He can tell you more. Am I playing hide and seek now? Oh, hello there. I'm Yozen, son of Hosen. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horse bird-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer? Giant birds that ride like horses? Right, people that... Oh my god. Giant birds that people ride like horses. I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? You're looking for others? Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We're just finishing a game. Oh, I knew it was hide and seek! 3 players are still in hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. I don't see one. How'd you find me? I guess I need more practice. I don't know, I saw the big floating icon over your head. Or maybe you're just good at this? I mean, the Guardians didn't find me. The Guardians didn't have flight. Alright. I'm pretty sure some are in buildings too. Alright, nothing in there. Alright, where's this child at? Oh, there's one. Are you playing? No fair, Yozen didn't say anything about adults. Huh? We need to get a ride on you get to ride a horse bird carriage? I don't know, it sounds scary. But if Yozen says it's safe, I'll go. Alright, child number 2 is found. Where's child number 3? Maybe I missed it in here. But I see no icon, so it's not in here. Where are you hiding a child, sir? Not okay, not in here. Always it's on the roof because we didn't have flying it. Aha! Hey, you're not Yozen. Who are you? I'm Kuharu. Sasarai, eh? I didn't know you were anyone. I didn't know anyone else was. Wait a minute. You're one of those stallions, aren't you? Excuse me? No, scions. Scions! Then you must know Lady Agiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek too. Oh, right. It's almost time to go. Nice meeting you, Sasarai. Stallions. Wonderful, all the children are counted. Hide and seek. I see that you are curious. It's quite simple, really. Lady Agiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case Guardians find us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. Alright. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father, Homai, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Kuharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Uldal is regularly patrolled by brass blades, that would give us great comfort if you agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you're ready to leave, please inform our coachman. Oh, is this another escort mission? Eager to be off, are you? Aye, well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the blades say we might have a problem. A fierce-looking beastie's been sighted south of the bridge to Hammerley. Might be as someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course, but don't pay to gamble in this business. Now, I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here is another story. So I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around. Make sure the area is safe. And if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied with the way is clear, meet us outside Horizon. The blades tell me the roads there are safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is. Okay. Thank God for flight. Flight makes things so much easier. Alright, where's this big bad beastie at? What am I dealing with here? Oh good, a void scent. Well, that was easy. So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? Well fought, madam. Well fought. If only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. Pay my son no minds. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude his acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon our heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost but not forgotten. Lady Ugiri's kinsmen, least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. So she had every right to walk away, yet chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life, all this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? And kind, Father, to she who has given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's soul will grow and prosper by our hands. Oh, what's going on? Huh, they just shoved him out of the way. No, hey, Miss Cecil. Koharu and I want to know why you became an adventurer. To win glory! To go where the wild rose blooms. So, you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything, but don't they grow in lots of places? It's my turn now. Excuse me, Miss Tesla, I've got a question. What's Revenant's Toll like? Is it pretty? It's not exactly pretty. It's a stone's throw from a imperial castrum. Yeah, let's not say that. Harsh and freaking wilderness, frequented by countless adventures. Let's go with that one. You mean there are lots of people there who are just as strong as you? Oh, I can't wait. Probably not as strong, but... Enough, Koharu, it's my turn again. Masasa, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Fight ferocious beasts? Buy weapons and armor for a win. Seek out new experiences and adventures. Of course, to be a better adventurer, you need to go adventuring. Alright, that's enough questions from Miss Cecil. That's not fair. Why does Yo-san get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. Just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Miss Cecil. I won't forget it. I'm going to be an adventurer too. When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurers guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Miss Cecil and Lady Ugiri. Yeah, just like Miss Cecil and Lady Ugiri. Babysitting. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Someone's gotta babysit this group. Oh, good. Gotta go to the quicksand now. Not gonna waste a teleport field, I can just fucking fly there. Botters! Alright. Let me go at Alpha Node. Hope we're not drinking too much in here. Cecil, I take it the first group has arrived. Excellent. Is there aught amiss? Or is aught else? No, no. I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Gear should travel to Revenant Soul forthwith. Ooh. Shipped me off, huh? It is past time Lady Gear met with the guild representatives in Revenant Soul. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan which might require your personal attention, I would have instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slackborn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Minfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting tie should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, Cecila. Off I go then. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you with all as friends and bid you welcome to the toll. I hope you did not find our dearth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit, a camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slackborn. We may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand I give the same speech to all new arrivals, and you needn't bow your head and calling master either. We're both frontier hands, as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Slackborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent. Seven hells, Cecil, why are you wasting time with me? See them to the Rising Stones. Alright. To whom which is given, much is expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to condense my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the Rising Stones anon. Alright. Why do I have my map up? Tis no use. Still can't contact them, huh? Our attempts to reach the students of Baldessian continue to meet with failure. Urianger has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but waiting a confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans? I'm given to understand that you are kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unresolved. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside our normal purview. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help them. Lady Gary's here. Please show her in. I should very much like to meet her. Alright, looks like the meeting's going over well. We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady, but are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how you might answer my summons. In the event that Reverend Stoll could not accommodate us all, we will need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. As ever, it has been a pleasure, Antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave, as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. So, should you require aught else, pray speak with Slackborn. Lady Yugiri, Cecila. Alright, looks like the meeting went well. Lamine and I will make the necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit that I'm still troubled by the matter of the missing crystals. Yashtala should be returning anon with a report from the field. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival? If I must. Oh, music's gone.
どうだ、足取りはつかめたか？
ええ、思った通り犯人は海賊団海蛇の下の連中ね。
やはりそうか。
こっちに何か動きはあった？
いや、静かなものさ。アマルジャ族は時折フリートを召喚しているが、溜め込んでいたクリスタルを使っているようだ。ウリエンジェからも目立った動きは報告されてない。
決まりね。
どういうこと？
ここ最近頻発していたザナラーンのクリスタルの消失。当初はアマルジャ族に流れていると思っていたわ。でも実際には流れていた先は海の向こう、バイルブランド島だった。
ラノシアに？確かにしばらくおとなしかったサハギン族がここに来て活発に動いているという情報があるけど、まさかバンシン・リヴァイアさんを召喚しようとしているの？
残念だけどその通りよ。先の甘地な鉱山者の事件を追ううちに海賊の関連を匂わせる証拠を見つけたの。そこで私はリムサロミンサに行って調査をしていた。国家団の調査隊に同行した結果、サハギン族によるバンシン・リヴァイアさんの召喚は目前に迫っているとの結論に達したわ。そして奴らは不滅なるものという何かしらの力を手に入れている。
I got a headache again.
このエーテルの乱れ、想像以上ね。やはり神下ろしの準備を。
すべての準備は整った。我らが神を招き、ヒレナシどもを一掃する。そしてこの力を解き放って不滅なるものへと昇華し、あの方と同じ永遠なる時を手に入れる。我らの海を取り戻す時が来たのだ。うわっしゃ
あの方、不滅なるものとは一体。ここまでか。
Oh, joy.
不滅なるもの、まさか。
二人とも大丈夫？
今あなたも見たのね。不滅なるもの、永遠の時、つまりは不死の存在。 おそらく白き衣のアシエンエルディブスが言っていたことよ。だとしたらあのサハギン族は超える力を持っているというの？
メルウィブ提督から晩春リヴァイアさん召喚の阻止、それに万が一の事態に備えて暁の力を借りたいと申し出があったわ。
晩春問題となれば断る理由はありません。ニムサロミンサへ向かいましょう。私も行きます。タダルさん、留守をお願いね。
おいおい、本気かミンフィリア。
どうしても確かめなくてはならないことがあるの。答えがあるのかもしれない。超える力の真なる能力の。
仕方ない。俺も行こう。もしもの時には名手様は俺が守るさ。
ありがとう、サンクレット。
何か起きたようだな。
ええ、エオルゼアを脅かしている旧敵晩神が現れようとしているのよ。
晩神？
私たち暁の血盟はその敵を排除するために動いている。この地を救済するためにね。
ならば私も力を貸そう。皆には世話になっている。少しでも恩を返したい。幸い腕には少し自信がある。
それは助かるわ。私たちには少しでも戦力が必要なの。それにあなたにとってもエオルゼアが抱える問題を知るいい機会になるかもしれないわね。
All right. All right. Well, this seems like a good place to stop. I have to go somewhere anyway. So, when we come back, we will head off to La Nocia once again. See if we can take down Leviathan. Oh, the God Slayer's work is never done. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next part. Later.